we have this slide here that says, what is your level of understanding? So this just means, how do you feel about being able to complete the problems we just did? So just multiplying a 2-digit by a 2-digit number. So the levels of understanding are: level 1, I am extremely lost and do not understand what is going on. Level 2, I am kind of lost, but with more practice, I may have a better understanding. Level 3, I understand some of it, but not all of it. I know I will get it after a little more practice. Level 4, I understand and can complete any task independently. And then level 5, I completely understand and can teach the skill to someone else. So again, this is just asking, how do you feel? Which of these do you relate to when it comes to multiplying a 2-digit by a 2-digit number? So if you feel like, I can teach this to my brother who is in 3rd grade, Miss Soto, then you are at a level 5. If you feel like, Miss Soto, are you speaking Spanish right now? Because I have no idea what you just said. Then you are at a level 1. You don't have to answer this on the guided practice, but on the independent practice, I want you to put here the level number that you relate to, because that's going to help me better understand where you are individually and on what specific topic, because you may understand this part of multiplying easily, but when it comes to the 3x3, you may get a little bit confused. So this is to help me help you. Okay? All right. Next, we have our 3-digit by 2-digit. What am I looking for? Okay, so I had to put the steps for solving down here because, as you can see, we have larger numbers this time that require more room. So we have, as our first one, 245 times 13. Now, if you look at steps to solving, none of our steps changed because we're still only multiplying by a 2-digit number, okay? So, let's do this. First step is I'm going to box my 3 or highlight it so my eye goes specifically to that number so I don't accidentally use the 1. Now I'm going to multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. I'll put my 5, carry my 1. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. I'll put my 3. I do have another number here, so I'm going to carry that 1. 2 times 3 is 6. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. I don't have any other numbers up top to multiply by 3, so I'm done with my first 2 steps. Now, step number 3 is to mark out any numbers that were carried or any numbers that we just don't need. I don't need that 1, I don't need that 1, and I don't need this 3 anymore. Again, I mark out the 3 so I don't get confused and accidentally multiply by it again. Now I am going to move on to multiplying 245 by 1. But before I can do that, I have a very important step that I need to do. That step is I need to put my 0 or my place value holder. So I always need to put a 0 in the 1's place of that second row to make sure that I am now moving on to the 10's place, okay? Now that I've done that, I'm going to box or highlight my number 1. So I know, okay, now I'm going to do 245 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 1 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. I don't have any other numbers up top, so now I can add the products of 245 times 3 and 245 technically times 10. So let me add. I have 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 7 plus 4 is 11. Put my 1, carry the other one. 1 plus 2 is 3. So our answer is 3,185. Now, before I move on, there is something I want to say. When we get to larger numbers, feel free after you solved to use a calculator to check your work. Okay? Only use it to check your work. Don't just use it to figure out the answer, because that's not really going to help you on a test. And I say this because on any exit ticket or test you're going to have this week, I'll ask for the answer, but there's going to be a second question that's going to ask you what is the number in the second row. And when I ask that, I'm asking, this is the first row, this is the second row. What is that number? Okay? So you have to do the work to figure out what that number is. If you don't do the work, you won't be able to get that answer. So make sure you do the work, but I'm all for checking your answer. If you want to make sure you got it right, or if you're kind of like, I don't know if I got that one right, feel free, after you've done the work, to multiply it in the calculator, okay? I even have to do that. I have to make sure my work is right. All right, next problem. We have 503 times 29. I'm going to box that 9 and then start multiplying. 3 times 9 is 27. So I put my 7, carry my 2. 0 times 9 is, 0, but 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 5 times 9 is 45. I don't have another number up top, so I'll just put the 4 with the 5. I'm done multiplying by 9, so now I'm going to mark out the numbers I don't need anymore. Add my 0 to that second row. Box that 2, and then now I can multiply by the 2 in the tens place. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. I'll put the 0 here. I don't have another number, so I don't have to carry the 1, so I'll just put it right down here. I have no more numbers to multiply, so I'm done multiplying. Now I can add the products together to find the final answer. 7 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 6 is 8. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 0 is 4. And then just bring down that 1. So our answer is 14,587. All right, our last one for the 3-digit by 2-digit. We have 900 times 32. I'm going to box that 2. And then just start multiplying 900 by 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 9 times 2 is 18. I'll put my 8. I don't have a number over here, so I don't have to carry it. I'll just bring down the 1. Now, I'm going to mark out the numbers I don't need. I didn't carry anything, but I will still mark out that 2. I'm going to put my place value holder and then box my 3. Now I can multiply 900 by the 3 in the tens place. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 9 times 3 is 27. Put my 7. I don't have to carry the 2, so I'll just put it down. And I'm done multiplying. Oh, it was pretty easy. So now I can add the products together and I get my final answer. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 0 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. And then just bring down that 2. So our answer is 28,800. All right. Next, our next slide. Oh, okay. Hello. Thank you. Our next slide is another level of understanding. So now this one, and this is just like in your independent practice, this is asking you, okay, what is your level of understanding of what you just did? Like just then, the 3-digit multiplied by the 2-digit number. I'm not going to go back through this because I already said it. All right, now our last little thing that I'm going to teach y'all is, or go over, is a 3-digit multiplied by a 3-digit. Now this one has an extra step added into it, so make sure you are paying attention.